Good morning, fellow Southern Cameroonians. Capo Daniel. Today, na Tuesday, number 18 day for this month of February 2025. My name na Capo Daniel, wona own countryman, sense past king, Lukong. Wanna welcome to another special edition of our daily podcast. Our good people in Southern Cameroons, at home and abroad, I bring una liberation greetings. Today, for this podcast, we go tackle an audio where it be in circulation from Chia Martin, Tiger 1, one of the first Ambazonian commander them where they start self-defense for the great battles and for Manu in the beginning of this struggle. No be man for social media, no be man for noise, because na person we will respect you a lot, and I think a lot of our soldiers them for ground zero and people the way they don't be for self-defense, they respect you. I go decide for play the audio and also for meet up you for talk with you, and I go publish our phone conversation for set record straight, and also for help for educate our people them about the circumstances and way they go on. Fellow Southern Cameroonians, before we get into the audios, I want to say something to our people, and I want to title the podcast for today, The Underestimation of Our People's Intelligence. Fellow Southern Cameroonians, by distorting our messages, as we have often seen on social media in our struggle, distractors implies that our community cannot critically assess information. This paternalistic approach seeks to manipulate perception, disregarding our capacity for independent thinking. Such condescension is evidence in various political contexts where misinformation aims to paralyze public opinion and erode trust in democratic debate is often the choice of tool by distractors and people who lack credibility. The reliance on falsehood and misinterpretation by opponents often indicates their inability to present logical challenges to our stance. The strategy we have often seen in Ambazonia of people spreading disinformation is a deliberate attempt to disrupt our thinking process and sow confusion in ground zero. Critics who resort to mispresentation often lack credible solutions themselves. They are focused on undermining our effort rather than proposing constructive alternative suggests that they lack or there is an absence within themselves of a coherent roadmap for progress for our people. This behavior is frequently driven by partisan interest and envy, or the wicked black man syndromes, or the crap mentality, prioritizing group allegiance over collective well-being. Such partnerships can lead to societal division and confusion, hindering the development of effective solutions for our people. Partisan biases and envy, jealousy can blind individuals to beneficial solutions emerging from outside their groups. This myopic perspective stifles collaborations and impedes the adoption of initiatives that could advance our people's objective of independence and freedom. Overcoming such divisions requires commitment to open dialogue and a willingness to embrace ideas based on merit rather than origin. Addressing political polarization involves focusing on policy details, In short form, people them where they come for can lie, for misrepresent we, for talk say will be people them where will not be, for try for create stories where they not be true. Now proof say they not get any solution on their own, they not get any logical challenging for what will they do am, but simply them be blinded by partisanship, envy, jealousy, and they not get no solution of their own. Then think our people they not get ability for think for themselves. So we could go straight for the audio where Chair Martin, he done put them for outside Tiger One. Me gonna hear part of it, and then when I go hear my conversation with you, and then I go come back for explain the context for that audio.
Hi, Uncle Vince. Good morning, bro. I'm using the Amber time, 10:30 here. I would like to first of all thank you that I thank God that you are an independentist. Because if you were not an independentist, I would have not come to reply to you. Because I've been hearing audios and messages from federalists advocating for federation. But since I know that you are an independentist, I will try to respond to you. Bro, we the independentists, we do not need federalists to tell us or give us a second option that we should fall back on. We automatically know that we the independentists, if we don't have independence, we'll fall back to federation. But people who are positioned themselves as federalists, you know, those type of people, I will call them people like the Munzu, the Abobalas. They are standing there. You know what they are aiming for? They are aiming for a special status. If they are aiming for a special status, then they would have just joined Capo Daniel. But the point is that they are standing there hoping that if things don't go, their plan B is special status, of which Capo Daniel is standing for special status. Capo's fallback plan should be what? For special status, it will be just one unitary state. So if you can make this demarcation, you can differentiate like this, it will be very clear to Ambazonian people to know exactly what we stand for. You don't need to tell an independentist, somebody fighting for total freedom, that if things don't go, what would you fall back on? Automatically, the person will move down to one rung of the ladder. It will just step down small. It will talk, say, I dare me now for, okay, as Federation Day, we better pick them. We could pick and say, now the last option. We should not go to consult federalists to bring ideas to the independentists. Say, now so federalists, they think. If you go to bring ideas from them, I will tell you, say, you go bring ideas of a special status, because what is their fallback plan?
So, fellow Southern Cameroonians, as I don't tell now, I respect Chair Martin a lot. And the thing where they talk, I want to use it like an example as a learning opportunity for educate our grassroots for which they go on. Because people, they take we for fool. They take una for fool. Let me say it, not we. They take una for fool. They not believe so una fit think for una self. So, when you see people that like Chris Anu, where Alton dan fairly, he don't open fake embassy, he no issue one visa. They do not atalaku for this struggle. They can't write message say, they want not stand for independence. Now they want stand for independence. Now because they think less of you, the Ambazonia, then think so you be brainless. You be so foolish where they will trick you like a small picking. But I will come for that one later on. I will first play the conversation where I get on with Chair Martin, because when I get audio like this, if I'm for talk for the person first. But since now a public issue, it's for public, I will bring the audio, my conversation with you before I come now for the details for which we either talk make una listen our conversation together. Tiger One.
We just cut and because I for really good time when I don't close, but now I don't just jump come outside. So we could just maybe not just we could just touch the point and then maybe we'll feel up on different times.
Yeah, because there are Yeah, they don't send me that audio way send for Vance, reply for Vance, I think from that Sokamed group for inside our executive, and we want to address them. So I say, I approach you because you did like a brother for me. But first, I want for just talks I share for Robosco, General Robosco. You know, say be day na far away.
Been a big loss. Been a big loss.
You know, say this struggle there. So whatever I be to do for self-defense, now you be ready bring me for self-defense. Majority of my connection them for that initial time we will start the war for the Tigers of Ambazonia. Now you bring me for inside this struggle, and I respect you a lot. When Mark Barata, I don't know why because of the small money he be feasible lost some. For inside Tiger, while he come out talk for us, I say you need to even exist. There is nobody like Chia Martin.
I know.
Yeah, now me I come out outside to defend you.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
You know, if he come out, so time where I be come out IG, he go around, he tell me say, he put and say, he talk say, he will make sure say, I am my name not to be heard for any place. He will help for the way if I post anything, if Tiger they do anything, I post anything, he could come for the he could come talk saying a lie. And you know I should Kingsley.
I should Kingsley, yes.
Yes. So each time I be carry out any operation, if I can post them, they could go around the forum and talk say fake.
I know. You know, only for you. You know, say at that time, Nami I come out outside. Nami I come out outside for defend you. Yes. I come out defend you because say when you did like brother in arms, we take risk for put our life on the line for fight for our country. One man can dishonor you for public that way. Nami I stand defend you. And Mark Barata nobody ever forgive me till today. You know, say if you don't talk, say my name Capo Daniel, they no ever hear my name for Ambazonia. Now, Mark Barata, I promise that way promise me after I stand to defend you. So you know, but I don't listen for the audio way say now, my brother.
Yes.
I want to really ask you because before you want to stand talk something about me, you know me, you get my number, you don't listen for me. You believe for your heart, say me Capo Daniel, I stand for special status, or you don't ever hear I talk say I stand for special status. Because I don't talk clear for what people then say, this special status wouldn't decide for acknowledge them, but wouldn't reject them. And then when my brother, just 1 minute, I talk so with the proposed devolution as a pathway to independent. I stand for independent. But I acknowledge the shortcomings. So we'll not get that independence now because of the change of demography. You know me, so we'll not get that tomorrow. But right now, I believe say the best way we will reach for that destination for independence. Now, through devolution. We don't put our manifesto for UN. For UN, I mean for UN. Would demand waiting for UN for day. So I hear that thing, it touched my heart. Say, the one if it come on for you.
No. Listen. Caprona just major interject. Listen. You know, I think maybe you make now different audios, because I don't listen to this thing where you talk say this thing of special status. But I don't hear the thing of special status. I hear the thing of devolution. So I know you tell you that I never hear the two. So from where I know except you get for make some kind of thing where you get for can differentiate the devolution and from that special status where you talk. You get the point.
No, I don't always, my brother, trust me. Every audio I don't talk say special status. I always talk say would they acknowledge them and a tactic for negotiation. Would they acknowledge them and then would they propose devolution? Devolution na a constitutional change for Cameroon. Special status na administrative order. Devolution na a constitutional change where it guarantee we right of self-determination. Would I even propose a future referendum? Whoa, even talking for UN. Referendum for waiting for independence so that our people they will get a chance for choose. I have never mentioned the word special status that I supported. Never ever. In any my audio.
Because no, I don't hear. I don't know how many of you search on Capo. But now if you get me well, you will understand, say, I don't hear you talk about special status, say, we can go into special status.
No, my brother. Maybe not the idiot where they call this guy with the ex-convict. Fabiono, where the work at court people, their audio, either beginning do it, conduct that is the do. Maybe not they don't change them, but if you don't listen for me directly, from my platform.
So now you when you see where I did action now, so okay, Capo saying I don't hear this too. If you want to give me in just few words, how you want to mix the special status and devolution together, or you want to distance yourself from that special status, you know, be part of it. and then say you stand up for the devolution where I think for no they really mean how the devolution will go into effect.
Okay. Ma answer your question. The thing that now for negotiate from our experience from this negotiation, the first one we happen we are Abacho they will do with Francois Force, the UN representative for Central Africa. And the feel of the way you know or the one the way with Seseko and whatever then go on. And the one we finish for Canada. I come up for the assise will not make a headway if we not show some respect for Cameroon and Pobia in person. The one I'm here to tell you. Now my strategy this. So for acknowledge the special status na a strategy. Because you know we talk say the Cameroon government they talk for the people they go talk for them. For the international community say they don't try at least they don't give special status. We don't even deny for come for special status their debate. We reject them say not even a starting point. So what would they do and I say for even encouraging for talk we will talk say okay we don't acknowledge say we don't try with special status. Now the only thing that we don't do but at the same time we don't show them the weak point of the special status for criticize them. Then talk say if truly say we don't recognize Southern Cameroon na a territory where you get a sovereign right of sovereignty, then the right solution na devolution of power. That means say for the constitution, me then change them where you go put say Southern Cameroon now border this. Now the two people they become together for form one country. By having this constitutional change, you already ground our struggle inside the legality of Cameroon, where you go there for UN also. Where inside that constitutional change, they guarantee we a right of self-determination on a future day for referendum, where people that would decide after they don't live together with Cameroon whether they want separation or not. And the example who quote them now the one for Northern Ireland, even Ireland when a country to do again independent. For 1921, after they be fight there, that they call an tea rising or whatever they call their own, for fight for independence, they say no go. They agree with England for gateway to the call and say the free Ireland state. Now independent is than that. Northern Ireland, the way they make the Good Friday Agreement with UK, say me they from United Kingdom, they agree one UK with the hopes that they will get guarantee for constitution, say in the future, through democratic means the fee vote for go independent, go their separate way. With Quebec, now the same thing. So because I talk about one devolution, it no mean that I need to fight now for independence. Now another way for achieve independence, what end goal now for achieve independence. For talk say me I need to stand for independence, I think say for an intellect like
when you talk we will take this period here saying talk say take special status and then we will bring our boys to becoming council police.
Municipal police.
Military, that will armed force.
Yes.
You want to put them in council police?
No, the thing I say, I talk say, I'm not talking about say we take special status. I talk say, may we sit with Cameroon. Cameroon the one sit down for the negotiation, they come with special status. Wait where we bring them na devolution. Inside this negotiation, Cameroon that already entertained the idea, say the one for negotiate. I don't talk for you before. Okay. I don't talk for all people then.
Okay.
What strategy na say wait, what proposition na say wait. This our Ambazonian fighter. If Cameroon agree, wait first. If they agree for devolution as a solution, the first thing for our soldier, their future, now for transform them into municipal police because we ask for exclusive jurisdiction for policing in our own territory. That means say devolution, the cause say make police be under Southern Cameroon, the same like when it be for West Cameroon. And we will get exclusive right for certain police area. That means say for arrest man for our street now we go to do no be Cameroon gendarme, no be Cameroon police. Municipal police means say we go to control traffic. Because our people they know what me the meter francophone there for our street.
So La Republic could still surround with borders and then they still get their military barrack inside us. For any time we want do rioting or want protest, they will crack down on us now. So
you remember say Jongo Foncha be that make proposition for Amadou Ayejo say for use military for our territory for close riot when they want for crack down university riots in them. They go need the governor where he go be elected by our own people. Authorization now he go fit deploy with it. For America they call a national guard. If you get
Cameroon don't be so noble. Cameroon don't respect
law. The thing I say, Cameroon don't respect law, of course. Cameroon don't respect law. Our own way of force them. Yeah, no, but now I talk. Say for example, I give you example. Yes. The law when it be a constitutional law, the Cameroon no go fit deploy. For example, if our people they want protest, they will protest for it again. before they will crush them. If they want protest for education, the devolution talks say education, they under we. Huh?
Protest you always do. Even America, protest you.
No, and I talk say why reason go be where they go the one protesting against Cameroon military where we don't get devolution. If we say because this scenario now one we don't get devolution go missing now we don't elect our governor. Now we manage our resources them. So they will protest against Cameroon for which again.
A state where you feel look paper for their back. Cameroon is not a country that where you look paper for their back. Anytime they can change, if they realize and say we rise up with people them. These people can brutalize us at any time. If they decide to move, they disarm us, we will be and we will stick them. We will say council police, we will police them. Listen, at one moment, they know if we can gather ammunition, if they bring this thing, it will be difficult. So these people will never let us. They will be a big brother, just in the watch me, anything, any movement, we want even discuss meeting, political gathering, all that kind of thing. They could see their intelligence could get too much for we. So if we allow ourselves, we'll be eaten one day.
Yeah, wait till you talk. Now, wait till you talk. Now, truth thing. Now, true because we don't factor that one for inside our own calculation. Now, why that way for assure them? My explain for you now. My explain for you, my brother. Just 1 second.
Yes.
They wouldn't talk say we go get an all Anglophone conference where we go reassure the Francophone their fear for our secessionist agenda by reinstating the constitutional guarantee the way we would already talk say they would do them. And now would they fight for international recognition? Why? Why would they take them for UN? We want to get the backing, even for France and other Western countries, the way they will support the solution. Because if you give an impossible scenario, and then I'll ask you, say, okay, now how you go want, you feel say independence go feel be. If Cameroon can come back and take the independence, you understand?
Yeah, so I would like this discussion. Just see how I be against them. My boss stand in it. Very long said now why the man join we also join from our side. If we like, if I go out, we still even continue the discussion. Or if I the most never get time for weekend, so you join me. If this discussion will come on like yesterday, I will get enough.
So, fellow Southern Cameroonians, when I sorry sir, cut them halfway because time long. Hopefully, we will continue that discussion in many ways. My fellow Southern Cameroonians, when I listen for me, our people are dying and are being killed. If we not be careful, we will lose this Southern Cameroon would like them so forever. First thing I want for sure and for now the hypocrisy way, the logic way, Chia Martin Tiger one, he put them out there. I use it just like example. It's somebody that I trust his intention anyway. When I remember, say for the beginning, for that audio, he said the talk say the so-called independentists them, they go fee fall back for federalism. That means they fee accept federalism. If independence it no happen, my player me gonna hear in case of man no be here, gonna listen.
Us or give us a second option that we should fall back on. We automatically know that we the independentists, if we don't have independence, we'll fall back to federation. You don't need to tell an independentist, somebody fighting for total freedom, that if things don't go, what would you fall back on? Automatically, the person will move down to one rung of the ladder. It will just step down small. It will talk, say, I dare me now for, okay, as Federation Day, we better pick them.
So, unaran here, the problem no be say they no fit choose federation. It talks say ECCEP, they go fit pick federation. So, and the argument where it make them say, if we go take devolution, what if our people they want for protest, Cameroon no go can't crush them. If we pick federation, our people they want for protest, Cameroon no go crush them in the same way. So when I see it contradict the logic them way it is na logic for reject way to hold the proposal. He also talk say we no feel leak pepper for Cameroon. If we no feel leak pepper for Cameroon for devolution, how can we leak pepper for Cameroon for federalism? When I see the contradiction, it talk say Cameroon go see. It means say if we take devolution now, Cameroon no go see surround we with their army them. They no see put their police for our country. What about federalism? So the way they talk say if we take federalism, Cameroon no go see surround we for federalism with their police them and their army them. He also talk say if we take devolution, Cameroon they go to spy on us. Their CID they go to waka waka for asking them. They investigate we. It means if we take federalism, they no go still get CID the way they go work for we. So they no get no point when it comes for logical thinking or rational thinking for any man for reason them, they no get no point for reject which will suggest them because which we don't talk to the fit take them. Now the same thing will even be better. Think about it. Federation and devolution now also be powerful. Look example of federation. It means like one federal state for inside Nigeria. Think about the power where federal government get them for inside Nigeria. And then think about devolution. Devolution example like Quebec. Devolution example like Northern Ireland. Devolution example like Basque Country for Spain. Now which one better? Now federation or devolution. So we think upside down because we'll be blinded by group affiliation and with the things the way we basically choose them. Wait to what people that need for know. Now say the proposition we don't talk for devolution. It no mean a surrender for our dream for become independence. When I remember, even this Ireland where they be independent today, I need to talk now the Northern Ireland. How they be do get their independence from England. They no be fit defeat England for war. They be see say if they continue for war, all their people they go can't die because England be too strong. Then get international support where they no be fit get them. So the Irish nationalists, independentists, so-called independentists, they be get into an agreement where they call them Anglo-Irish Treaty for 1921. That concession where it be get them, it make them Britain grants them a higher degree of autonomy and the creation of what they call and say the Irish Free State within the Greater British Empire, where Irish people then start make their own law, police their own town. It prepare them so that they can get full independence. Northern Ireland, it be remain part for England, for United Kingdom. Then two, they can make, which way they call them for 1998, recently, as we already grew up mature, for which way they call and say the Good Friday Agreement. The people, the way they make that Good Friday Agreement, on a facing with them. Now, people, where they be fight for independence for Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement in a system of devolution. Formally, that's the first example of modern day devolution for England. Granting the right of community then for Northern Ireland for get a peaceful self-determination through referendum, through constitutional means, legal means for freedom without going to war. An African example, na Namibia, where they get their freedom not just for the 90s, also would and grow up. Namibia, their fight for freedom from South Africa rule involved both armed resistance and they transformed themselves to international advocacy. Ultimately, diplomatic negotiation supported by the United Nations mediation was decisive in the case of Namibia that resulted in an agreement that allowed Namibia to transition from a peaceful independence movement to their complete independence subsequently, demonstrating how negotiated settlement can secure substantial autonomy when outright military victory is not possible. And the idea say they go pick na federation, we go pick na the one, they go give you this one. That is not how modern day work. Cameroon government, they don't make their offer. They don't present special status. If you be a responsible partner, you go react to the way your enemy don't offer them. Or you go even make a counter offer. The way to prep it and make them with a peace plan paper. And way to Ebenezer Akwanga they make them, it is struggle to for make his own as it make them. You know, she don't talk say they go can't give you or something go can happen. It doesn't work like that. You should don't grass go grow for your food. As Chair Martin the talk, if we no fit get independence, the fact of the matter Nana say we no fit get independence. How long it go take una for come for the same conclusion? We all expert that make them. We now go wait until we go can be completely defeated, lose all of our leverage before we go make a counter offer for Cameroon, or we go sit on our brain because we want please our WhatsApp group people them and member them for our organization. We don't run cool, our blood don't run cool for love for our people. Make we wake up Ambazonia and stop this childish nonsense logic the way it not be logical. Now why that way we no fit make debate? They no fit door people than like Chris. I know they no fit ever accept for debate because they no get no idea, they no get no roadmap. Today, egg of Sidan Star work I take picture then too, they make a talaku. The same way they be the laugh other group them. Shame on una all. Ambazonia then be better. We will see una true. God will see us true. The truth shall prevail. You know our stance. And they know. They will deceive themselves until they themselves will become what they think you are. Fools who have no brains. Common sense is not common. But we believe you have it. And we believe our people are better than that.